Welcome to our tutorial on Canvas New Analytics, brought to you by the Teaching and Learning Center at Rider University. I'm Jamie Dubuque, Rider's Teaching and Learning Technologist. This tutorial will explore how to leverage new analytics to enhance your teaching experience and support student success. During our session today, we will look at Canvas New Analytics, navigating new analytics, and making the most of new analytics. We recommend that you open your Canvas prior to starting this tutorial so that you have the opportunity to work through your own course as you view. As a reminder, drop-in hours are available every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday throughout the school year. If you are unable to attend drop-in hours but require support, same-day appointments are often available. Let's start with an overview of Canvas New Analytics. In this section, we'll learn about the valuable insights this feature provides. First, some food for thought. Which processes do you go through to determine if a student is fully engaging with your course content on Canvas? Additionally, how are you streamlining communication throughout the term with at-risk students in your course? Keep these questions and your responses in mind as we move through the tutorial. To start off, let's learn about what New Analytics is. New Analytics is a feature built directly into your Canvas course. It provides valuable insights into students' engagement and performance in a Canvas course, including their login frequency, resource access, assessment grades, and activity participation. It's important to note that New Analytics only curates data from tools built into Canvas, so information on third-party integrations like Kaltura and links to outside tools won't be available. Keep this in mind when designing activities and content, as the more you use Canvas's native features to build your course content and activities, the more accurate the engagement data will be in Canvas New Analytics. New Analytics goes beyond just providing large view data. It also offers instructors the opportunity to take action on granular insights as well. For instance, instructors can compare average weekly online participation analytics, message students based on specific criteria, and download reports based on assignment filters. Now, let's navigate Canvas New Analytics together. Before accessing New Analytics, you will need to enable the feature for each course. To do this, scroll to Settings in your course. Click on the Feature Options tab. Next, scroll down to New Course and User Analytics. Then, click the red X and select Enabled. You are now ready to access New Analytics in your course. Canvas offers more than one way to access New Analytics. One way is through the blue font navigation bar on the left side of your Canvas course. Simply click New Analytics. You can also access the tool by going to the right side of your course page and locating the New Analytics navigation bar. Regardless of the method of access you choose, you'll arrive at the New Analytics feature for your course. Once you arrive at the New Analytics dashboard for your course, you'll find a collection of tabs for different analytic views, including course grades, weekly online activity, students, and online attendance. Please note that the Online Attendance tab will only be visible in a course if the instructor currently uses the online attendance tool in Canvas for that course. Once you enter a tab, any filtering options available for it will be visible. For instance, in the Course Grade tab, you can filter by weekly or by assignment types and sections. You'll also see action icons such as the message option represented by an envelope icon. Clicking on the message option will allow instructors to message students who meet certain criteria determined by the instructors. For example, an instructor may choose to message students who are earning below a 70% in the course. Now, let's take a look at the Students tab in New Analytics. This tab provides an individual student view for instructors. Here, we can filter students or look at the course roster. For each student, instructors will see a table layout of the student's grade, the percentage of assignments submitted on or before the due dates, the date the student last interacted with the course, the date the student last accessed the course, the number of times the student has viewed course pages, for instance, the home page of a course, and the total number of times the student has participated in interactions within the course. We'll talk more about what Canvas identifies as participation in just a moment. Again, we see that the Students tab offers the message icon, meaning instructors can take action right from this tab and begin contacting students who fall within certain criteria. Canvas determines what constitutes as participation based on federal guidelines related to student attendance as applicable to online courses. It's important to understand that page views and participation numbers are always considered an approximation, and things like students emailing an instructor directly rather than contacting the instructor through Canvas inbox would skew a student's participation numbers. Additionally, in group work situations, students may be using one peer's computer to navigate Canvas, while the others are using devices for research. In that example, only the peer whose account is navigating Canvas is earning the participation. That being said, the following actions will generate analytics for students' course participation: commenting on a posted announcement, submitting an assignment, loading a collaboration to view or edit a document, posting a comment on a discussion, starting a quiz, and submitting a quiz. Considering what we know now about how Canvas determines participations and the fact that the numbers reflected for page views and participations are approximations, let's look at an example. Here we have Emily, who has significantly more page views than Max. We can safely assume that Emily views pages more than Max, but we cannot assume that Emily viewed pages exactly 314 times. This number may be an underrepresentation of how many times Emily has viewed pages. It also may indicate that Emily frequently goes to the home page of the course, but we can't know for certain which pages Emily is viewing solely by looking at the data table shown here. Similar to page views, Emily's participation number is higher than Max. Once again, though, we don't see what actions Emily took to earn those participations. Let's switch over to the Weekly Online Activity tab. You can customize your view in this tab by choosing either the data table view or the display shapes view. Additionally, you can filter data by date range. The data displayed includes the average number of page views and the average number of participations. If you have multiple sections of a course, you can filter the view by section as well and even compare course sections. A particularly valuable insight New Analytics provides is the resources view. Here we can see a breakdown of where the page views and participations are taking place. Note that Kaltura has its own analytics tool for instructors, which cannot be accessed within New Analytics. There are several ways we can use this information in our instructional decision making. Pages with significantly lower views may indicate that we need to draw students' attention to those areas more, or possibly rename the resource in a clearer manner. Remember that pages in general will have page views but not participations, since students can't interact with pages beyond opening and reading them. Remember our food for thought questions from the beginning of the tutorial? You were asked to consider which processes you go through to determine if a student is fully engaging with your course content on Canvas, as well as how you are streamlining communication with at-risk students. The Reports tab provides a means of simplification to help us track student engagement and communicate with at-risk learners. Instructors are able to run reports on missing assignments, late assignments, excused assignments, and course activity. Within each category, instructors can apply filters prior to running the reports. These reports are then generated as CSV files. So, we've learned about all of the ways we can access and generate data reports to give us a robust picture of student engagement and interaction in our courses. Now, how do we act on all of this information? How do we use it to drive our instructional decision making? First, we'll focus on some strategic changes we can make. If an instructor notices low student page views, the content may benefit from simply being renamed or referred to and pointed out during class. If the page would be especially useful on particular assignments, discussions, or quizzes, the instructor can link directly to the page within the directions or prompts. Sometimes, though, low page views may suggest accessibility needs. Students may benefit, for instance, from having a video that accompanies text based information on a page. Instructors can also add pages to a student's to do, meaning they will appear on the student's calendar as something that needs to be clicked on. This option is listed in the Page Settings checkbox for each page created at the bottom of a page. Pages can be edited to include this requirement at any time. And while it can be frustrating, consistently low views on a page on a particular resource across more than one course section or semester might indicate that the content included isn't as valuable as expected. The most powerful tool in student success, though, will always be communication. The message icon that appears across the new analytics tabs offers us a solution to streamlining communication. We as instructors can set the criteria for the students that need to be messaged all from one place. Used strategically, we can be proactive in outreach to help a student from falling too far behind. We'll leave you today with a couple of scenarios to consider. For each, think about the ways in which new analytics can be used to meet your needs. In this scenario, you have developed a new activity to replace an old one and have launched it in your course on Canvas. After the quiz deadline passes, you use new analytics to gain a quick insight into grades. On average, your cohort has scored unexpectedly low and are much lower than your cohort last year who completed the old activity. How might you use new analytics to identify areas of need or support? Feel free to pause here and look back at today's tutorial for ideas and inspiration. In our second scenario, we focus on student engagement. It's 2 weeks into the semester when you look at the engagement levels of your entire class. You notice that there is one student who has not participated in any discussions or activities, nor has the student attempted to contact you. There are also 4 students who have demonstrated heavy participation activity and are earning above average scores in the course consistently. How can you use new analytics in both of these instances to support all students in the scenario? And there you have it. With Canvas New Analytics, you have the power to enhance your teaching and support your students in ways that work seamlessly within your Canvas course. If you need any additional support, please reach out to the Teaching and Learning Center for more assistance. Thank you.